Those of you who, like me, have children above the age of 4 may have had their lives made horrible of late by tiny voices intoning a repetitive hymn in honor of what they were pleased to refer to as their ding-a-ling. The man apparently responsible for this nuisance turns out to be a Mr. Chuck Berry, the founding father of rock and roll and now a mature 46. Monica Foote lends an ear.
No, it doesn't register with me as enjoyment, my works. It only the response is either successful or not.
I need to get, where's the guitar player? Yes, you're kidding. You're kidding. Okay.
Today. You know my temperature rise and the jukebox blowing a fuse. You know my heart a beating rhythm and my soul keep a singing the blues. Roll over Beethoven, tell Tchaikovsky the news.
Because the publicity I want comes directly from the master mic on stage and the main spotlight. This is where I want to publicize me, not from any one person's opinion, about some of my works.
Guess where the strongest ding-a-lings are? Right behind them over there. Once I was swimming across Turtle Creek. Man, them snappers all around my feet. Sure was hard swimming across that thing. Both hands holding my ding-a-ling.
In this particular song, I made sure that I exploited the item in the first verse. It's very simple, very plain, and those who take it different. There's too many innocent kids out there that love this song, and for what it is, than for any one to, think ill of it. Or if they have to make a living off of such attacks, well, that's their business. But the song, I think it's beautiful.
Something new has been added. Something new has been added. My first lesson when I learned to swim, the teacher told a girl, go rescue him. She jumped in and grabbed my bells and string and pulled me to shore by my ding-a-ling. Slow down!
I always write 4 today, actually.
When you were writing songs like, say, Sweet Little 16, you had an extraordinary capacity to get inside the mind of a 16-year-old girl. How did you do that?
Dear, I was only 22 then myself, and it wasn't too far removed.
Even then you weren't a girl.
Oh, now I see. Yeah, I follow you now.
I'm sorry.
I follow what you mean, yeah. Well, then that is improvisation, yeah, but that's not hard to do because you can watch and see. The mind of a 16-year-old girl is quite obvious if you've been around.
Sweet little 16, she's got them grown-up blues, mini skirts and hot pants. Sometimes she don't wear shoes. Oh, but tomorrow morning she'll have to change her trend and be sweet 16. Go back to class again. Debbie Rocket. nobody wanna dance with.
In Glasgow, I was asked, who are some of your favorite? And I said, June Christie, and said Nat Cole. And the fellow said, no, not now. He said, but what about Muddy Waters? I said, well, I didn't know Muddy Waters when I started. You didn't know him? And he said, he's blind. Well, so what? This sort of thing, I heard, as a matter of fact, I even tried to see if I had a voice like anywhere near Nat. It wouldn't have to be near Nat. If I had a voice that could sing ballads, I'd be singing ballads.
And the guitar came that naturally to you?
Oh, now the guitar is an entirely different thing. This comes through repetition of execution, or in other words, practice. And I still run across patterns and figures on the instrument that I have never before. So I'm still learning guitar. Believe me, I am. There's a thing what has been terminated as the duck walk. Okay, that's a Chuck Berry thing. They say, okay, I did this once on the 5th professional performance in New York at a large theater. And I got a wonderful ovation from it. Okay, well, I do it again, and I get a wonderful ovation. This is the thing you should maintain along with Mac. Now it's become a part of me. If I don't do it now, what was the matter? You weren't feeling too good tonight, So I do it most of the performances. I do this little scoop.
Chopping around, picking up the money, trying to TP down. Woman's in a panic, about to go insane, trying to get the workers out the way of the train. Engineer blowing the whistle loud and long. He can't stop the train, have to let it roll on.
When you first began your career, did you expect to get to the top?
Oh, there were no expectations. I was just fulfilling some of my desires. I didn't have an ambition only to anything anywhere near music. I wanted to be an inventor, to create things, and make things that weren't.
When you first began, you were very broke. You didn't expect to make much money.
Correction. I had a 1951 brand new Ford station wagon before Maybelline ever was recorded. And I had a 4-room place underway with only one mortgage. Now, I wasn't broke.
But even so, you have been very, very successful. Well, you're probably the world's #1 rock and roll star. Did you expect that to happen?
No, I don't expect like that because that's predictions. No, I really played it as it went along and watched the coins, so to speak, I write Johnny B. Good. I also write The Man and the Donkey. Both went out, I thought, were wonderful songs. Johnny B. Good, 2 or 3 million copies. The Man and the Donkey, about 27, I imagine. And who knows, Most of my audience is between, 10 to 25 or 30. And it's growing because there were some 40s and some 45s that are coming into. A matter of fact, those must have been those 10s and 20s that used to come.
In the early days.
And they're coming back, yeah. So, long live rock and roll,
Hail, hail, rock and roll! Deliver me from the days of old. Long live rock and roll! The beat of the drums loud and bold. Rock, rock, rock and roll. Feeling is there, body. Looked at my watch and it was 3:45. She didn't even wait 3 minutes. She said, give me some more, and we reeled. We were reeling and rocking and rolling. We were reeling, rocking, rolling till the break of dawn. Looked at my watch and it was 7:45. She made a little move and made me stretch out straight and wild. Yeah. E. Oh. Ooh. Looked at my watch and it was 8:45. She said, ooh, Chuck, baby, this sure feel fine. Reeling, rocking and rolling time. Reeling, rocking, rolling till the break of dawn. Looked at my watch and it was something to 10. She turned around and made me do it again. Oh! We're reeling, rocking and rolling, child. Reeling, rolling till the break of dawn.
I'm free. You cannot insult me. And those are the things that this life has done for me.
I must try some of that repetition of execution sometime.